Economic growth is an ultra endurance sport, and India is playing it very well. Many of you seem to be puzzled with country rebranding. I am sure you have lots of doubts about the topic. Understanding macroeconomics concepts may be challenging for you. That's why I'm starting the KAMALA Mishranomics free knowledge diffusion series to assist you understand macroeconomic concepts in a simplified manner. Named after my mother Kamala Mishra, the video series will help you understand complex macroeconomics topics in a simplified manner. Sit back and enjoy as I decode countries' rebranding value proposition. Before I begin, I want to share some disclaimers. All views presented in this video are strictly personal and are meant for educational purposes only. I am not a SEBI registered advisor. Personal opinions shared in this educational video should not be considered as financial recommendations of any sort. I have exposure to capital markets and I manage my mother's pension fund. I am not subject to trading restrictions of any sort. I also asked a CA article trainee and UPSC aspirant to share her views on the topic. She wishes to stay anonymous. Please beware that presently she helps qualified CAs to do individual and company tax audits. She doesn't have any exposure to capital markets presently and is not subjected to any trading restrictions. We have no vested interest in creating this video. Sole purpose of the KAMALA Mishranomics video series is to diffuse high quality knowledge free of cost for educational purposes only. This is an AI assisted video. Alright, let's get to the topic of country rebranding now. A surprise move last week wherein Draupadi Murmu was referred as President of Bharat instead of President of India in the invitation sent to G20 attendees. I asked CA article trainee and UPA aspirant to share her views on the attempt to rebrand India as Bharat, and she summarized it beautifully in 3 angles. Firstly, from historical perspective, the word Bharat is derived from Mahabharat, where Lord Krishna after the war declares or advises Yudhishthira to implement one common rule and regulations to every citizen of the entire country, irrespective of caste, religion, race or position, which is reflected in Constitution of India in Article 15. This theme of inclusion is referred to in Sanskrit language as Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, meaning world is one family. We have one planet, one earth and one future. G20 New Delhi leaders' declaration was based on this theme of world is one family. This is how the word Bharat is trying to influence the new world order of peace, prosperity, and problem solving as one family. Secondly, from a geographical perspective, India is a very diverse country. It keeps changing its environment every 100 miles. These changes happen due to the influence of cultural and traditional activities, and these traditions and culture were developed by the old generation who have stayed in Bharat before the independence of our country. These cultural skills and unity traditions helped us to fight for our freedom from Britishers, achieve the White Revolution, the Green Revolution, the Revolt 1857, and so many other things. Bharat has developed technological innovations mainly by self-help and with little aid from other countries. We were able to land a rocket on the moon through our Chandrayaan-3 mission. These kind of activities can be done at affordable cost only by Bharat, whose people have studied the Asian manuscripts and literature, which have a wealth of knowledge related to science and technology. Lastly, from a financial perspective, Bharat is a developing country which requires a lot of young generation to get inspired and help Bharat become a developed country possibly by end of 2050. This is a massive transformation and difficult to achieve. Often to understand macroeconomic news, we always look for a reason. But in reality, as per Economist John Maynard Kenyes, markets are moved by animal spirits and not by reason. Whole economic growth of India depends on the psychological beliefs of its population and their participation to do productive work. For years, India was under colonial rule. Anand Mahindra's recent tweet pointed out rightly that the goal of colonization, its most insidious impact is to convince its victims of their inferiority. This feeling of being inferior has been deeply embedded in our mindset even after Britishers have left India. Unless India gets rid of this slavery mentality and develops a can-do mentality, it is difficult to progress ahead. So strictly speaking, everything is a psychological game in an economical context. What better than rebranding the name of India to Bharat to create a positive spirit and can-do mentality in millions? Country rebranding can be analyzed in a similar manner to major corporate rebrandings. While it is an expensive affair, just like major corporate rebrandings, it can signal a positive spirit and radical relook into what India can offer the globalized world. It's an attempt to inspire millions to do their tiny bit to bring manufacturing back to India, foster innovation and entrepreneurship culture. Many have started to applaud India for its innovation capabilities recently thanks to ISRO's Chandrayaan mission. More and more businesses globally have started to invest in India's talent and innovation capabilities. This is definitely an extreme positive sign for rapid growth moving forward. Whether rebranding happens or not, animal spirits of Indians are definitely at all-time highs presently, and this can double its GDP in next 5 to 10 years.